We'll get you next, Jerome, because I am here to take a moment before we move on to our lunch, the rest of our lunch program. I am going to take a moment to recognize 4 outstanding members of the NABE board whose terms are ending this year. So we have Wilco Schultz-Mallendorf, and then here in the room, if I could ask you 3 to come up, we have Kathleen Navin, Yale Selfin, and our past president, Julia Coronado. So just a few words about these wonderful individuals who have given 3 years of their time to the NABE board, or a little longer in the case of Julia. First, Wilco, who could not be with us today. He's of Amazon, and his impact on NABE has been tremendous. He's been a key driver of the Tech Economics Conference, helping it evolve as we've incorporated causal inference and AI tools into our collective toolkit. His vision and technical insight have helped keep NABE at the forefront of applied data and technology in economics. And then we have Kathleen Navin from the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, who has been deeply engaged across NABE programs from the annual meeting to the economic measurement seminar, which was absolutely fantastic this year, and has been an important contributor to the Certified Business Economist program and the NABE Foundation. Her thoughtful input and steady leadership has strengthened nearly every initiative that she's touched. Then next we have Yale Selfin, Chief Economist at KPMG UK. Yale's been a vital bridge between NABE and the global economics community. Throughout her involvement in the policy conference and in the international symposium, she has helped NABE connect with leading economists and policymakers across Europe. Yale's deep network and international perspective have been invaluable in broadening NABE's reach, and fostering meaningful global dialogue among economists. And finally, Julia Coronado, founder of Macro Policy Perspectives, who has been a true cornerstone of NABE's leadership for the past decade. Julia has served 7 years on the board, including as president and most recently as past president. Her macroeconomic expertise, her mentorship, expansive network have all shaped countless NABE programs and surveys and helped advance the CBE program. So on behalf of all of NABE, I want to thank Wilco. Thank you, Kathleen, Yale, and Julia for your service, for your leadership, and for your lasting contributions to our community. And not last contributions, but lasting, because I know you're not quite going anywhere, just rolling off the board. So if you could please come up, and we will, I think, do a quick picture. Your plaques have not arrived, unfortunately.
Supply chain issues.
There. Thank you. All right. Now we'll move on to our awards presentation. So normally when we have such a well-known and respected speaker, I would say this person needs no introduction and you would rather hear them speak than hear me speak about them. But at this moment, and in the case of the presentation of the Adam Smith Award, I think it's more than appropriate that we take a moment to appreciate exactly who it is we're recognizing today. So Jerome Powell first took office as chair of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System in February of 2018 for a 4-year term. And he was reappointed to the office and sworn in for a second 4-year term in May of 2022. He serves as chair of the Federal Open Market Committee, the system's principal monetary policy-making body. Mr. Powell has also served as a member of the Board of Governors since taking office on May 25th, 2012 to fill an unexpired term, and he was reappointed to the board in June of 2014 for a term ending in January of 2028. Prior to his appointment to the board, Mr. Powell was a visiting scholar at the Bipartisan Policy Center in Washington, D.C., where he focused on federal and state fiscal issues. From 1997 to 2005, he was a partner at the Carlyle Group. He served as an assistant secretary and as an undersecretary of the U.S. Department of the Treasury under President George H.W. Bush, with responsibility for policy on financial institutions, the Treasury debt market, and related areas. And prior to joining the Bush administration, he worked as a lawyer and investment banker in New York City. In addition to service on corporate boards, Mr. Powell has served on charitable and educational institutional boards, including the Bentheim Center for Finance at Princeton University and the Nature Conservancy of Washington, D.C. and Maryland. And of course, among his many other professional engagements, he has been a strong and consistent supporter of the National Association for Business Economics. And we are very grateful for that engagement. So because of that, we are very pleased to be presenting him today with the Adam Smith Award. The Adam Smith Award is NABE's highest honor, and it was named for the 18th century Scottish philosopher and economist whose ideas about economics led to the growth of modern capitalism. And this award has been given annually by NABE since 1982. And it is essentially, as one of my colleagues said to me, this is our Hall of Fame. Past recipients include several Fed presidents and prestigious economists across the spectrum, including Janet Yellen and Ben Bernanke, as well as Arthur Laffer, Susan Athey, and going a little bit further back, William Poole from the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, and Lawrence Klein, who won the award in 2004. We are very pleased today to be awarding this honor to Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell's exemplary leadership as chair of the Federal Reserve, especially in navigating the complexities of monetary policy during challenging times, has had a profound and lasting impact on both the U.S. economy and the global financial system. Under his stewardship, the Federal Reserve has effectively managed unprecedented economic challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic, by taking a thoughtful and data-driven approach to monetary policy setting. His decisive actions to support economic recovery, promote financial stability, and ensure a resilient financial system have demonstrated an unwavering commitment to U.S. economic growth and well-being. The strength of his leadership has also earned him the respect of policymakers, economists, and business leaders worldwide. His work, particularly in the areas of monetary policy, financial regulation, and economic resilience, absolutely align with the ideals of the Adam Smith Award. He has consistently applied foundational economic principles to address real-world challenges, upholding the Federal Reserve's high standards of sound economic management and transparent policymaking in the process. So with that, I am very pleased to welcome to the stage Chair Jerome Powell. Thank you.